Jesus walked the earth, and it still looks fabulous. Yes, it's dirty and looks, you know, it's been around for 2,000 years, and you don't clean antiques like that because then they lose their value. So bronze is such an important metal. An entire age was named for it, the Bronze Age. And it's still important, and the Italians figured out gold and bronze are the perfect marriage. They work together. They feel like solid gold. They look like solid gold. They wear beautifully. You're going to love these.
I wish we had another 1,000 of these 30-inch Spinel chains. Thank you. First time again, a long time we've had it at a special event price. We'll let you know, we'll keep you updated on availability there. We're talking Bellezza, and we're showing you exactly if you were to go to Italy and perhaps have the opportunity to shop the Ponte Vecchio Bridge or Florence or Milan and purchase a treasure fine Italian piece. That is exactly what we are bringing to you in our Bellezza line, all Italian made, and some beautiful choices. Okay, so Paul, this is our #1 customer pick. Now I just put the two-tone. We have your choice of the all gold or the two-tone. This is our women's Lira coin bracelet watch. And today it's normally $124. It's $82.70. And you wanna talk about rich, striking, incredible event price. Don't wait too long on that. And also completely self-adjustable too. So that's gonna be coming your way. We both absolutely adore this black Spinel. It's taken that #1 gemstone that we use in Bellezza and then accenting it with the golden, look at the rope diamond cut rondelles in between. This is available at $48.75. And I wanna say, yeah, that is 30 inches in length, it is. Okay, and then also, we are, oh good, we can show it to you. Well, that's the rope. That's gonna be coming up, and boy, get ready. Oh, the rope and the faceted gem, that looks fantastic. So yeah, you can really appreciate the size and the length of the black Spinel. But let's talk about this gorgeous rope. It is first time we are featuring it at this incredible sale price, Paul. $19.95. Are you kidding me for the 18-inch? How about 29? Yeah, $29.95 for the 30-inch, all diamond cut. Absolutely beautiful, standalone or as a pendant. #1 most requested of all chains. Never twists, never knots. Can wear it every single day, but I will tell you this will not be repeated. It's one of our special event prices that we chose for this hour. It's 009196. I know, this is just too good to be true. And with a 90-day return policy, I mean, what a way to get started right here. If you have, let's just say, a pendant that is in your jewelry box right now, or a charm, and you're saying, oh, one of these days I need to get a chain. I need a chain for that. Let it be right here tonight. Looks like the 24-inch is gonna be the first to end up selling out. So you can layer those. It looks beautiful back with this Spinel. I love that. So there's some of our featured specials that we have to look forward to coming up in our second hour of Bellezza. The ambassador of luxury himself, Mr. Paul Woods, is joining us from his home, safe and sound. Always great to see you and have you here, and especially when we're talking about these beautiful Italian designs. Hello, Paul. Okay.
Hello, my dear.
So I miss seeing you. We're all having you next to me, but I know that'll happen. It'll be back. It will, for sure. Okay, so we did a different little concept. We've done some of the coins and charm bracelets, and we thought, how about doing a multi-bangle bracelet featuring a 500 Lira coin? And this was another customer pick favorite at $62. First time offering this at this special sale price at $49.98 today. It's 7 3/4 inch. It's so simple because all you have to do is slide it right over your hand, and voila. So we say it will comfortably fit up to 7 1/4 inch wrists. And you have everything happening here. You have the white, you have the yellow, you have the diamond cutting, you have the two-tone of the Lira coin. So a very rich look, and something that I think that is real ingenious, because you find if you had a Lira and you wanted to make it into a charm, but then you wanted to have something a little bit different, you would go to the jeweler and have them, let's say, make one bangle. But this is like, there's 6 bangles in this.
6, yeah.
6 individual bangles.
And they're very Italian because they have different textures and they have different colors. And the Italians are really known for, they have beautiful shot. They're really known for creating classic jewelry with a twist. And I love when they talk about it because they all say it the same way. It's a classic jewelry with a twist, is how they say it, with a twist. And this is one of those pieces. Now, the very first set of bangles that we did with Bellezza was 9 years ago. And it was more than this. It cost more than, there was no Lira involved. And it was a huge customer pick. We just sold thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Why? You know, you can go to the mall and you can find a stack of cheaply made mystery metal bangles. You can find them for $19. You wear them twice, your arm turns green, they dent, they're horrible. You're like, why did I buy that? Well, in fact, when you buy it, you know they're going to do that. You say, I'm just going to wear these once or twice. They go with that cute outfit I have, blah, blah, blah. We all make that decision. These are solid bronze, Italian bronze. And then they are layered with 18 karat gold or with platinum, rhodium. Then we've added, I'm ignoring the Lira because the bracelets alone are well worth this
$49.98. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $8 a bracelet. And then the Lira, the first one designed by a woman, Lara Critara, 500 Lira. First one with 2 colors of metal. First one to feature braille. It's a recognizable, beautiful piece. And let me tell you, when you join the club of rich women who wear money, you are joining an exclusive club that has been exclusive for thousands of years. It started in Rome when the rich Roman senators' wives said, I want people to know I'm important. I have so much money, I can wear it. And that's how it started, and it still goes today. If you go to a ski resort in Switzerland and you go into the fancy dining room where everything is $1 zillion, you see more coin jewelry than any other kind of jewelry. Watches, necklaces, earrings, rings. Yeah. Because these folks are so wealthy, they can wear their money. So it has that kind of appeal to it. Never mind, it's a little piece of history. They're not made anymore. And it's pure Italian bronze layered with 18 karat gold and with rhodium. You know that rhodium is more than $3,000 an ounce now? I mean, really spectacular. When you buy a fashion piece at the mall, when it's yellow, when it's white, it's painted that color. It's not plated with gold. And that's why they don't wear well. That's why they don't look right. That's why when you stack them with your genuine pieces of 18 karat gold or sterling silver, they look like, ooh, what is this, mystery metal? Yeah, that's mystery metal. This is not. This is pure Italian bronze layered with pure Italian gold or rhodium.
And that's
all married together, yeah.
On top of that too, for those of us who have sensitivities, that's why it's hard a lot of times to wear mystery metals, if you will, that you're spending $8 a bracelet for. So never have to worry about that. And that's such a great point. Thank you, Paul, from Bellezza. So customer pick, always, always, always. Number one, fair to say, top selling Bellezza design watch that we've offered in this collection. And we do have both. We have the all gold and the two-tone finally back in stock, but we want to do something extra, extra special tonight. Not $124, but $82.70. I said it earlier, Paul, I mean, this is normally our Bellezza watches with the Lira start at $120 on up. So this is our second watch. The brand new watch was under $90 that we had earlier with the B Lira, and we brought this one back just for this week while they last. So tell us a little bit about one of the all-time #1 bestsellers. Take a minute. I'm going to read some of the reviews because I have some of the customer pick reviews here, but if you have a second, there are so many of them on hsn.com just about this watch, and it's also completely self-adjustable. So this watch you can adjust from 6¼ inches up to 7½ inches. So what you're choosing is either the 500 Lira or the 200 Lira. The 500 will be your two-tone, and then the 200 is going to be the all gold. Is that correct, Paul?
You're absolutely right. And listen, if you have ever dreamed of having a solid gold timepiece, this is the answer to that dream without spending the bucks. There was a watch when I was 21 years old that I wanted so bad. It was called a Piaget Dancer. They don't even make it anymore. And it was $20,000. I was a poor college student, and I could not sleep. I just dreamt about this watch all the time. Never did get one. When I had the chance to come up with this watch design, I said, I'm going to start with that dream watch from 20 years ago. Oh, well, 40 years ago. And I'm going to base it on that. So the elements of that solid gold watch have been incorporated into this beautiful timepiece. Look at that case. That case is carved from a solid block of bronze. The crystal is mineral and it's domed, so you can really see that coin and tell the time. The inner pie pan dial with the dots on it, super gorgeous and brushed beautifully, frames that gorgeous Lira so perfectly. Inside is a Japanese quartz movement that's accurate, 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 but it's about the bracelet, that gorgeous Pantera link, the Panther link, which, the first one was made by Cartier in 1904, and has always symbolized rich, wealthy, unattainable, fabulous. To see, ooh, I drive a Rolls. It's that kind of look. Yeah. But when you pick this up, because it's solid bronze and layered in 18 karat gold, it feels like a gold watch. And that's why when you read the reviews, you see people saying the same things. It looks so expensive. It feels so expensive. I get so many compliments. And I got news for you. I wear one all the time. Yes, it is a women's watch, but it's a big boyfriend style watch. And it looks great on a guy too. And in fact, and I'll let you go back, I was at dinner a couple months ago, and the fellow who was waiting on the table was wearing this watch. And I said, that's my watch. Where did you get that? And he said, my mom bought it and I stole it from her.
No, oh, really? So, yeah, because you've said that. You would wear this watch too.
Oh, no, I wear mine all the time.
All the time. Do you do the two-tone or the all yellow? I forget. All gold.
I'm all yellow. I'm all gold all the time. Yeah. That's me. It goes with all the remaining hair I have, all 6 of them,
You're so cute. So the 200 choice is the all yellow. The 500 Lira is going to be the two-tone design, fully adjustable. I would say, venture to say, one of the best event priced, Paul, that we have offered this. I mean, we were looking at, it was originally 124, so what are we, 20, 40, $50 off?
I think 40. 42,
okay, that's
like
how good
that, yeah.
my math is.
Well, blonde hair.
I know. Listen,
I share that with you.
Thank goodness. Yes, my true brother. But in terms of the customer picks, this is out of Pennsylvania. From Donna High Heels. She said, I love this watch. It looks so expensive. Lots of compliments. Fits nicely on my wrist. So glad I purchased it. This is from Kate 80906 from Arizona. It's so easy to fit your wrist with the removable link. It looks so expensive. I can't stop staring at it. It's so pretty. Out of Louisiana. Beautiful, classy, affordable, luxury. I highly recommend it. I hope for another style soon. Out of Texas, I love the Italian coin at the centerpiece of this hefty watch. It's very pretty on, and I've enjoyed wearing it so much. From New Jersey, don't miss out, people. Get it ASAP. And that's just a couple of the, of the wonderful reviews. And going back to the quality of this, first again, backing on this is all stainless, which is wonderful. So if you have sensitivities, just like your watches, and Paul, you worked for the #1 premier watch houses in the world. They have stainless backing. And you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars. So scratch resistant, easy to read, just rich looking, just like everybody said, expensive, expensive, expensive. And today for $20.68, we will go ahead and ship it directly out to you. Very, very popular once again, especially at that event price. And that's 673-844. Okay, so we previewed this beautiful black Spinel. I had a feeling this fancy link was going to go very, very quickly. $72.25 was the HSN price, and is the HSN price, and is a customer pick at $72.25. I will tell you, the absolute best value we have ever done on our black Spinel faceted bead station necklace is $48.95. 4 flex pays, $12.25, and we'll ship that to you. 30 inches, I wanna show you the clasp on here. You'll have the stamping of Italy, because again, Italian, all made in Italy. Paul, tell us about this Luxe Fancy link that instantly, I remember when we first brought this in at the $70 mark, and everybody just went bananas, and for good reason. I mean, talk about rich looking, so beautiful.
You know, it is rich looking, and I wish, I do this all the time. I think that I know why somebody will like a piece of jewelry. I think I understand it when I bring it to market. But until you guys call me and tell me, or you write to us and tell me what you love, I really don't know. And what I've learned over the years is to listen to you. And these are some of the things that you guys have said about this at the full price. Perfect reviews, by the way. One of a kind, delicate, layerable piece, so much sparkle, perfect, a treasure. Those are the things that you have written and said about this. Mm-hmm. It is Italian made. The beads are faceted in Italy. The rondelles are cast in Italy. It is strung together in Italy. If you can get really close to it and see how it is put together, it looks like it was made one at a time by artisans by hand. Guess what? It was. And it looks that way. If you were on a trip to Italy and you wandered into a jewelry shop off of the San Marco Square in Venice, and they had one of these, and it was $400, you would say to yourself, you know what? I'm on vacation. I'm going to get it. I'll never be here again. I'm just going to get it. Well, this is 90% less than that. And it's the quality. Pure Italian bronze, layered with Italian gold, and married with those beautiful Italian black spinel, fully faceted beads, and 30 inches, plus the lobster clasp. So even if you have huge hair, you don't need a lobster clasp, but this lets you double it up. Yeah. You can wear it on your wrist. You can double it up on your neck. Such a versatile piece. What your friends are saying online is that they bought it and they just wear it every day. And they add other necklaces to it because it makes their other necklaces they've had for years look new and look fresh. People are like, oh, is that a new necklace? No, I've had that for years, but this one's new. Yeah. 30 inches is a great length. It's slimming. It's elongating. It's versatile, and it's Italian. And because it's so delicate and feminine, it's not overwhelming. It's one of those that, you know what? I try to make jewelry where people don't say to you, oh, I love your necklace. What people tend to say to you is, you look beautiful today. Mm. That's the way jewelry should accentuate what you're doing. It should say, you look beautiful, not that big gaudy thing looks beautiful. You look beautiful. And I think this necklace really knocks it out of the park.
I couldn't agree with you more. We're counting backwards, Paul. I mean, these go all very well. I'm not surprised, completely sell out. I always talk about the experience and when I set up the show and what Bellezza is about that I personally had when I was in Italy and was able to go to the Ponte Vecchio Bridge, which is so, as I know you know, so amazing. It's these all little mom and pop stores, and each store is known for something very special. And this would be exactly like this would be a little mom and pop, all handcrafted. They are known for their bead necklaces that are just one of a kind, and they would have them in different gemstones. They'd have them in different lengths. That's exactly the experience. You would not be walking out of there spending under $50. Put a couple digits in front of that, but that is you said it. You summed that up so beautifully. That is that Italian purchase. My producer Allison just said, when I go back to Italy someday, I'm buying myself really expensive jewelry. Well, you don't have to. That's what we're doing for you here in Bellezza, bringing that whole experience to you in just a wonderful formulation, as we said, of bronze that is bathed in gold. And you have the strength, you have the durability, you have the beauty of the richest Italian colored gold that is against your skin, that reflects the light. I mean, it's why it's been one of our #1 top new brands since we launched it here at HSN. So $72.25, you heard some of the reviews that Paul was reading to you. Never before at $48.95. And I love it, again, standalone or accent it with that brand new rope that's gonna be, or that special event price rope. Best price we've ever offered, under what, I think that one was under $25, something crazy. 588314 is your item number here. We're talking Bellezza. And we are talking about some of our #1 favorites. And Paul, I didn't want to even say that we had our Lira charm bracelet coming up because I was afraid we weren't going to have a chance to talk about it, my friend. But here it is. And we get excited when we say you get 1 Lira. Well, how does this feel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Lira, again, currency. And we'll go through that. Offering it today at 7¼ inches in length with a beautiful, simple toggle closure, true charm bracelet, and $10 off, $79.98. And mention today only, all Bellezza jewelry available with 4 monthly flex payments. So this is gonna bring this home at $20 to your front door. This is a treasure because you're getting 4 of the 50 Lira coins, and then you're getting 1 of the $100, or excuse me, 100 Lira.
100 Lira.
100 Lira coin, yes. So that, and you could even add other charms if you really wanted to, but my goodness, just that alone, does that not look like I paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for it? It really does.
Well, it does. And, you know, charm bracelets are one of those things that never go out of style. They become generational. And it's one of those pieces of jewelry that when you talk to someone's daughter and they talk about the favorite thing they have from their mom, if it's not the engagement ring, it's a charm bracelet. It's one or the other. Mm-hmm. And the charm bracelet just has this power to say something about us, something about the things that we love, the things that we like, and you can wear them with you. So this is for the Italian lover. This is for the Italian in you. This is for the trip that you loved so much, or the trip you hope to take. It's gorgeous on. It's a trend that is never going away. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's funny. It used to be a trend that came and went generationally, and that stopped about 40 or 50 years ago. Mothers and daughters alike all still love the charm bracelet and look forward to collecting, mm-hmm. and look forward to passing it on to someone they love. It's just, the charm bracelet is it's a story about you. It's a story about what you love. This one happens to be Italian made. The reviews are all perfect. I love the Rollo link. It's the most classic link. And look at the way we bezel set the coins. See how beautiful and thick those settings are? And we try to do this. We try to set the coin so the coin is protected. These are collectible. And when we set them, we present them in a way that the coin is protected. Yeah. Just as you would if you had it in a coin case, so that it will always look this beautiful. Keep in mind, these coins were in circulation. They have all been used, and we collect them and we polish them up, and then we mount them in pure bronze and layer them in 18-karat gold. So no two will ever be the same, too. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about it, because depending on how it does polish up, they do an impeccable job in doing so. But this bracelet here, I tell you, customer pick, again, #1 favorite. And I love what you were mentioning about a charm bracelet. My favorite piece, just to exactly what you were saying, that my mom has passed down to me. And she's so funny. She's like, I want you to enjoy and wear these pieces, is her charm bracelet, Paul, because it tells that story of her life, you know, is when, you know, my dad had purchased it for her, their first Christmas together, the little, you know, boy had when my brother was born, and his date of birth, and a little girl had when I was born, and my date of birth, and their, you know, trip that they took on their honeymoon. They went to, I think, Bermuda, and I mean, all of these, it's a true, beautiful story, and it doesn't get more special. And, you know, going back to what we love about the Lira is just that, is the story that it is, because they really were circulated in Italy. In this case here, you have 4 of the 50 Lira, and then 1 of the 100 Lira coins. So there's a beautiful story in every single one of these, but it's just going back, so rich looking, classy, expensive looking, all the things like I was saying on the Lira bracelet watch that we were reading the reviews for. Same thing under the same item number, 700763, if you read here. A lot of people just wear it as is, but you know what? You said that Rollo bracelet's most popular. If you wanted to add other charms onto this, just to make sure it has like a you know, large opening or a large lobster claw clasp, be able to fit over it, you could easily do so. Wouldn't you agree, Paul? Oh yeah, folks love to do that. I don't know. Do you know the company Links of London? That's another one I was president of.
Yes.
But, charms were what we specialized in, and I had a lady who was, I think, the best customer in the world, and she contacted me, and told me how many charms she had. And I said, you know what? I want to have lunch with you. I would like to see this. She had on a charm necklace. I kid you not, Lynn, this necklace weighed 6 pounds. There were so many charms that she had collected. She took it off and handed it to me. I almost like fell over on the floor. And I was like, wow, you took charms to a whole new level.
Oh, how
Fabulous.
funny. And there's something to the sound of a charm bracelet too. You know, even as I'm just moving my arm around, you can hear that, just that little bit of the clink. But like you said, each one of the Lira is 100% protected on here in the way that it's set so beautifully in that gorgeous gold. And then of course, the genuine, and that's why I wanted to show you back, the front and the back, because that's what they do whenever possible, right? With the coin settings, they be able to set it like an opening so you can appreciate both sides.
We do, and hopefully we set them in such a way that you can tell the year that it's from, and you can see the name and the inscriptions and things that are on the various coins. In this particular one, by the way, that 50 Lira coin was not minted since 1995. So that's another one that's becoming harder to find. And it's just a beautiful marriage because the mini or the micro Lira, which is the type 2 Vulcan Lira, has a story in and of itself, and when you see it and you look at it, you'll be like, oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah. And it wasn't minted for a very long time, over 25 years now.
Wow, you know, I could listen to those stories over and over again, and now you get to experience them right at home. I know, again, very, very popular. So only a charm bracelet of its kind that we offer in Bellezza. Okay, Paul, so here is our drum roll moment. I could not believe my eyes. How incredible is this? Now, these are, they fly out the door. They're classics, our basics at the regular HSN price because they're crazy. Today, we're offering the 18-inch on sale at $19.95 and 4 flex pays, that's $5, will be your first monthly payment. The 24-inch first time at this special sale price of $26.79. And that was originally $38.25. And then our 30-inch was originally $48.50. It's $29.95. Also all available, 4 flex payments, all diamond cut, made in Italy. Take a look at that lobster claw clasp, the wonderful findings. If you would like the 24-inch, it is already last call. I have 90 now remaining and getting really very limited in the 18 and the 30-inch. So the history of the rope, we always love talking about that, Paul. It's it's one of the it's the oldest that has been documented in a chain, and it continues to be the #1 most popular chain in the world.
It's funny how it continues to be that, but I think it's a lot about the way it feels, the way it works with your pendants, what our eye expects to see. You know, the very first rope chain jewelry were ropes that were woven by sailors who were at sea, and they spent their time weaving something to take home to their wife, to their girlfriend. When they got home, they had a present for her, and that's where the first rope jewelry came from. Well, fast forward to today, and now we make them in beautiful gold. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you about these. I have worked for jewelry companies all over the world, from Paris to Switzerland to Italy to Germany to New York. You know that about me. And I have worked in every precious metal that we can. And I can tell you that this chain is indistinguishable from a solid 18 karat gold Italian chain. You cannot tell. I cannot tell. Your jeweler cannot tell. I don't care what store you walk into, they cannot tell. It looks and feels and acts and moves like a solid 18 karat chain from Italy. Why? Because we use the exact same workshops where we make them in 18 karat gold. If I'm the big red box store, as an example, and I'm going to offer my customers an 18 karat gold rope chain, and they do, guess where they make them?
Italy.
In Italy.
Yeah.
That's where they don't have their own 18 karat gold rope chain manufacturing workshop. They buy them in Italy from the folks who have been making them for hundreds of years, and nobody does it better. I had to laugh. The Italians got a lot of criticism at one point because they sold their machinery and patents to the Chinese to make jewelry. And it was something that was very controversial because before that, the thinking was that no one could ever copy the Italians because they had the machinery. They had invented the machinery. Well, the Italians just laughed. They said, they won't be able to run it. It's fine. And they weren't kidding. You can see a rope chain made in any other country, and it looks like cardboard. It doesn't do. This is Italian made from across the street, from down the block, at the end of the airport, across a restaurant. I can see you in this, and my mind will say, that's a solid gold chain that woman has on. I bet she's doing okay. I would never know. Never.
Even from the just in your hands, the feel.
No.
How substantial it is, Paul, especially in the diamond cutting where it would be a solid piece. We did sell out of the 24-inch. We have the 18 now available at $19.95 is final call. And then we also have, of course, the 30-inch. So you talk about, that's a hard length to find in retail, and especially
it's a hard length to afford.
Well, that's it, because it's more expensive. And you know what? I think it's one of the most requested lengths to showcase. Okay, 18-inch just sold out, so 30-inch only. But that just read my mind here, because the top requested length for a chain that to hold a beautiful coin pendant is 30 inches. So that's exactly what we have available. It's the first time ever at this special sale price, and we have, I want to say, less than a minute right now. I wanted to showcase a little, speaking of the 30-inch, look how gorgeous that is with this coin.
Fabulous.
We will show that in just a few moments because it's like a crazy, crazy opportunity buy. So don't miss out. Here we go. Necklace, that 30 inches gone too? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're counting everyone in the ordering process, so please hang in there until you hear that it's completely 100% sold out, but we are gonna move on. Okay, you know what else is gonna sell out? Please jot this item number down. Whoa, we have the pendant. I believe the earrings sold out already. Okay, so this pendant, Paul, was $67.25. It's the 50 Lira coin. Look how stunning that is. It's $34.95. What? How nuts is that? 34, well, never before. Only reason it's just very, very limited. I want to say
clearance.
100.
It's clearance price. And if you're here, you are a lucky, lucky gal.
Boy.
You know what? When I find something this beautiful on clearance, I just feel smart.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
I'm with you.
That made sense to wait. I'll tell you all about it when we get to it.
Okay, 078122. And with the 4 flex payments at sale price, it would be $8.74 with flex pay to get that beautiful pendant home. So much more still yet to bring to you. Some big surprises, more brand new. But it's Thursday night, and that means the list is going to be here with Colleen coming up. We're going to give you a little sneak peek of what to look forward to.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us tonight to see what made the list.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Don't miss a thing with the HSN app. Get shipping updates sent straight to your phone when you turn on notifications. It's so easy. Go to your phone's settings, then notifications, find HSN, and turn on notifications. Download the app today.
Well, it is so wonderful to have the opportunity to talk Italian gorgeous designs from Bellezza Jewelry with everybody. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, our very own ambassador of luxury. Paul Woods is joining us via Skype, and love to hear the wonderful romance and the history of so many of these designs. So great to see you, Paul.
You too, my dear.
We are
my daughter. You always say my brother, but you're really my daughter.
No, you're not old enough. I
I'm
can
60
promise
this
you
year.
that. Well, you're still
I'm 60 this
well,
year.
I could never be your daughter unless you had me at 10.
Well, I was very forward, ahead of the curve.
Oh boy, we're having fun. Too much fun.
We are.
More
Too much.
Bellezza. And we're going to talk about some of the intricate woven pieces that we've been very fortunate because of this wonderful relationship with many of the factories in Italy to be able to incorporate what they typically would only do in solid gold in our formulation of the bronze bathed in the 18 karat gold. So we're very fortunate. So with that, we have your choice of either the yellow or the white, and both on sale. Okay, so the silver, all silver, is $69.95, and then the gold, in again plating, that's $79.95, 5 through size 10, and we do also have, I believe, the gold sold out in the woven earring that will match back if I bring this up, but we still have the sterling silver. But yes, this is such a comfortable, beautiful, beautiful woven design. So again, I hate to keep using the word rich, but everything Bellezza, to me, all of their silhouettes in fine Italian gold is just that. It's captivating, it's rich, it's luxe, and this is a great example. And that's eternity. That woven look goes all the way around the entire band and in on the inside, Paul.
Well, it does. This is part of our anniversary collection. When these are gone, they're gone. These happen to be sterling silver, and then they are bathed either in 18 karat gold or in rhodium. And they feature, I think it's 22 points of beautiful cubic zirconia. I know this Skype thing doesn't work very well, but I wanted to show you the gold one next to my wedding band. And you can see that the color of the gold is exactly the same. You can see the way the stones look, how real they look, how beautiful they look. And I wanted to show you, because it's woven, there's a little bit of flex to this ring. So it's probably the most comfortable ring you ever wear in your life. Quintessentially Italian. This is something you're going to put on, you're going to wear for the rest of your days. It's just one of those rings. You'll add it. It's looking for a finger. It's looking for a home. And it is never going to, it's just going to be, oh, I'm going to wear that every day. It's one of those.
It's so true. And look at how beautiful on Valerie. I mean, it looks exactly, that could be like a beautiful diamond solitaire, the way they pave set, the simulated CZs in the middle there, like a full 1 carat, but just classy, you know, as an anniversary ring, as a wedding band ring. But we are close to $20 off in both choices here, in the sterling silver or in the gold plating for the first time. And I'm going to show you, let me put the sterling silver one on here, Paul, because we still have a handful of those woven earrings, which are equally as beautiful. So let me give you that item number, because I only have 200 pair currently available, and they're $29.98. Whoa. They were originally, yeah, forget it. They were $46.50. Are you kidding?
You know, those are a customer pick, and they're almost perfect at the full price. So the earrings, those might be the steal of the day. And if I was a sterling girl, I would get the ring and the earrings right away. Trust me, when you get them home, you'll be, oh, so happy you did this.
That's for sure. 692-522 is your item number there. Okay. So our first necklace that we shared with you completely sold out, but I have a little special surprise.
A surprise.
Oh, and you know we love our surprises. Okay. Oh, so freezing in the studio. I know I've said it a million times, but oh my goodness, my nose is actually running. Okay. These are faceted bronze beads, a very, very special technique, and we have this available in the 18, the 22, and we have this available in the 30-inch, $26, $27.48, $31.90, all first time on sale. Another beloved customer pick, and you can't even appreciate, I'm not thinking, just the brilliance and the sparkle. These look like, I mean, gold, almost like canary diamonds, if you will. So that's gonna be coming up. When we launched it, every single last one of those completely sold out, and everybody loved them, and for good reason. So that's a treat, Paul. Are we talking about these now? Oh, okay. So they're coming up, but what do you, first time on sale, Paul?
First time on sale, and quite a sale it is. I know it's almost half off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that along with, again, all Bellezza, and we welcome you to please shop Bellezza on hsn.com because there's so many specials and sale prices and brand new designs, and only today are we featuring 4 monthly flex payments on all Bellezza jewelry. So we are going to scoot on and we're going to talk about a gorgeous wrap bracelet that is also at a yet another event price, so we're delighted about that, of $86.85. And not only is it a bracelet, oh boy, wait, Paul. This is our bracelet watch. I thought it was just for the woven bracelet, $86.85. I didn't realize it was our woven bracelet watch. And
I don't think
it's the set. Wait.
I don't think you and I have had this together yet. And this is a customer pick and hugely popular at the full price. You see the appraised value?
Yeah, that's why I had no idea. I thought it was just the Panther bracelet. Okay, this is nuts, and never before at $86.85. So you choose either the black Spinel, or we have this available in the CZ, in the look of gorgeous diamonds. I'm gonna slip one of these on. It is fully adjustable, so you can go up to, I wanna say, about 6 3/4 up to about 8 inches in length. So again, they made that simple. They made that, you know, really elegant. But tell us about this. Yeah, you're right. Whoa. I really thought it was just the bracelet. I never did offer this with you, but I remember when it did completely sell out and all the great reviews that it received.
Now, just look right there. Look at what a mile of Panther link that you have there. I mean, absolutely astonishing. So you can almost think of this as a gift with purchase. You're buying a beautiful timepiece, and then you get this beautiful bracelet as a gift. Here's the thing. That 20-inch long bracelet will actually connect to the watch, and you can wear the entire thing as this amazing wrap. It's like a pound of Panther link with that gorgeous black Spinel watch framing the very top of it. What most gals are saying they do on the reviews is they're wearing the bracelet on one arm and the watch on the other. Now, the watch itself, when we get to that, happens to be gorgeous because the dial is what they call a sun ray dial. You see all that sparkle and light you're getting off of the dial? Gorgeous Japanese movement, 3-hand quartz with a sweep second hand. Beautiful 1.3 carats of genuine black Spinel around the outside bezel of that timepiece. But it's all about the Panther Link bracelet. Why? Okay, 1904. The Red Box store created the very first Panther Link. And you know, the inspiration was actually the Panther tanks and the treads on the tank. I mean, it goes back to World War I. And they said, ooh, wouldn't that be interesting as jewelry? And it was, it turns out. Well, it instantly became this look of wealth, this look of celebrity, this look of gotta have it if you possibly can. This bracelet in 18 karat gold would be $20,000. And that's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. But we have recreated the watch and the bracelet for you in solid Italian bronze and layered it in 18 karat gold. Wow.
Wow. So what you were saying, Paul, and I just did a little bit differently. I took the Panther bracelet and hooked that on its own. But if I wanted to, I can literally take the watch band and attach that to the Panther bracelet. So now it looks like you're gonna have a continuous wrap of the Panther link at least 3 times around your wrist. How cool is that?
It's like wearing a pound of gold is what it's like. And
it is.
You know, I remember one of my favorite moments in a jewelry store. I was in a store in Texas and I was looking at a solid gold watch. And I put it on and I could barely hold my arm up. And I said to the jeweler, I said, wow, it's so heavy. And he said, there's a pound of gold, son. And I was obsessed ever since, like, ooh, a pound of gold.
And it feels, you know, it's so substantial and very rich looking on. You know, it's interesting, you worked for the premium high-end watch houses, like I said, around the world. And when you see something like this, Paul, it's funny, my producer just broke it down. She said, Lynn, really? This is like $43 for this timepiece. and $43 for a fancy link, beautiful bracelet that you can, you know, wear separately or again, attach them all together. But Paul, you know watches. No way in a million years would something like this be $43.
You know, even if it was a fashion brand and you were at the mall and it had designer initials on it, it would be $300 just for the watch. You can see the appraised value is $225. Look at the price, $86. You're actually saving more than you spend. It's one of those kind of purchases. The customer reviews at the full price are fabulous. Folks love this bracelet. Folks love this watch. The bracelet, by the way, a lot of gals are able to wear it as a choker necklace as well. And I have a secret for you. If you have an 8-inch wrist, chances are you have a 16-inch neck. That's how we're built. Isn't that funny?
So wait, say that again, Paul. If you have an 8-inch
basically,
wrist.
your neck is usually twice the size of your wrist, basically.
Okay.
And for most of us, that's how we're built. And so if the bracelet will fit your wrist, the watch fits your wrist, the bracelet will probably even fit your neck as a choker. Folks are saying they're wearing it that way. As a choker, as a bracelet on the other arm, as part of their stacked or attached to the watch. I mean, it's one of those really versatile pieces. But once you have this on, be ready to be stopped because this looks like a $20,000 piece of jewelry.
Well,
and
read the reviews.
It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the CZ is on its way to selling out. Paul, fair to say, yes, have this appraised. This one we went to 3 outside appraisals, and what we do at the $225 that it appraised for, we take 3 of the appraisals and we go with the lowest of those 3 appraisals. So the fact that we're offering this today at $86.85, it definitely is the best price that we've ever offered it from, you know, the very beginning. How do you go wrong in terms of for flex pays and extended returns that are going on up to 90 days? Oh, this is fun. You know what Val just did? How
what
cool.
I said.
Yes, just what you said. Now it's like a beautiful Cleopatra golden Panther necklace.
It looks like something that was 20 grand at the Red Box store. That's how it looks. And that's how it feels. You know, Val, if you can move your head, does it not feel like a really expensive necklace? See? You look beautiful, by the way, Val, as always.
How are you
doing it during lockdown?
I guess how all of us are, right, Paul? Well, Spell saying, yeah, exactly. That was such a clever idea. So make it into a beautiful Cleopatra necklace, double it up, or let it be part of the actual bracelet. Then you can do like that triple twisted multi-look, which is so wealthy looking, and be able to create that look at the same time. 679-764. I can't get over our Panther Link watch set. I really thought it was just for the Panther Link. I had no idea the watch was part of that. Wow. Okay. I have 150 very, very, very lucky collectors out there that can actually take advantage of this special. This is our 50 Lira bronze Byzantine pendant, and it's available today. Don't know if this is the correct one or not. Let me double check. I think.
You have.
Yeah, this is the one we had earlier. Okay, yeah, this was actually brand new. So that was the one that we had earlier with the Figaro. The one we're mentioning is what we just showed you, just a quick little preview, is the 50 Lira coin. And it has the Byzantine all the way around the outside of it. So it's $34.95. It was originally $67. And so 25 cents, how? I was gonna say, I was asking Allison, my producer, 145 only. What a wonderful opportunity, you know what, to try your first Bellezza piece. Paul, real quickly, because I don't know if we talked about the 50 Lira yet, did we?
Well, there's 3 or 4 different types of 50 Lira. That happens to be type 1. It's the tipo uno, and it was the original one. Hasn't been minted since 1995, and it's noticeable by on the back what you were just showing, that nude sculpture of Vulcan. It's called the Vulcano Lira, and he's got this fabulous body, and he's hammering something, I think. The other side is an Italian Renaissance woman, and so you have your choice of wearing it either direction. The coin is at its earliest at least 25 years old, the coin that you will be getting. It does not come with the chain, I don't believe, does it?
No, that was the rope chain that we had earlier that is completely sold out. But you know what would work nicely with is the Spinels, not the ones I'm wearing. These are still available for you, but the Spinel in the on the smaller gauge. And I think that was only left in the 30-inch. So, but that would look striking too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, any of those looks. Or even, you know, the golden faceted chains that we're gonna talk about next. You could work this back with. Okay, so 078122 is your item number. Well, Paul, let's talk about bronze faceted beaded necklace. I never had the opportunity because this sold out so quickly when you launched it. I remember how excited everybody was, our buyers were, you were, because in the big Italian jewelry shows, and there's typically one every year in Arezzo and in Vicenza. And this was like the most talked about look in beautiful, colors of gold, and that was the bronze faceted bead. And that's what we were able to bring to you in 3 different lengths, but not at these crazy sale price. And I will tell you, the only reason these are on sale is that we are so extraordinarily limited in each one of these. So I'll update you on that. But the 18-inch is $26.50, or $26, pardon me. The 24-inch is $22 is $27.48, and then lastly, the 30-inch is $31.90. Extremely popular from the get-go. Tell me how this came to be, Paul, because a completely different feel and look and everything that we showcase from Bellezza.
Well, it is. You know, the inspiration was a hematite bead. We were looking at hematite necklaces. And one of the drawbacks of hematite is it's quite a brittle stone. It's also quite expensive stone and quite a heavy stone. So I said, what if we did these out of bronze? It would be possible to shape the beads. Of course, the Italians are geniuses, and they came back and they said, like these? And I said, yeah, fantastic. Good for you. So we did these beads faceted out of bronze. They're solid bronze, and then they are layered with Italian 18-karat gold. And the look that you get is really unique. It's rich, it's gorgeous. It almost looks like we took the black Spinel necklaces and we plated them with 18-karat gold. That's kind of the look that you're getting.
Yes.
So these marry beautifully with the black Spinel that you just picked up. They're really unexpected. Folks have not seen this look before. You will not see yourself coming and going. They look like, because they're gold-plated beads. That's what they are.
Wow.
And it's a great addition to a layer. They look great on their own. They're great with a pendant you may already have. It's just really, really versatile and different. I love that they come with the extenders as well. They have a nice weight too, don't they?
They do, they sure do. And you know, it's funny, I was looking at it on Valerie, that's why I pulled it up to me as well, and the twinkle from that color is unlike anything. You know, it reminds me of the glitter rope or the glitter chain that Italy is so famous for, but like a million times more. It twinkles endlessly. And there's a warmth to this color. Really beautiful warmth against the skin tone that I think it just stands out perfectly. So hematite is that, like you said, where the inspiration came, it's like a black gold look. So
like a black gold look with a really high iron content.
Yes. Yeah. And so I love the whole concept of this, of being more in that bronze. It's almost like a champagne, but at the same time, I'm seeing, you know, golden canary colors coming through there. Definitely the bronze shade. But again, one of those bracelet or necklaces that you become known for. I've never seen anything like it until I know they came back from, you know, the big shows. I want to say it was I think it was the Arezzo show. And they're like, oh, wait till you see these beads that we were able to dip, you know, in our Bellezza line into this gorgeous coloring of bronze and the way they came out, and it looks just like the pieces that we saw that were selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. And that's what Bellezza is, bringing you those inspiration and directly bringing those looks to you when we possibly can. And that is going to the factories in Italy that are producing these, and you know, gold is a commodity, and we know that, and gold is sky high right now. So pieces like this, would be, I mean, thousands of dollars. So it's amazing we can take this whole process, and we should just touch on that one more time, Paul, what exactly Bellezza is, because it's exclusive to us here at HSN, and it really is genius in terms of how we can get that look of the most expensive, beautiful Italian designer looks for, I don't even like to say a fraction of the price, for what would be compared to what you would pay for costume jewelry, for that matter.
Well, and it's important actually to talk about the difference between costume and fashion jewelry and Bellezza. Bellezza, we start with pure Italian bronze, and then we layer it, bathe it with pure 18 karat gold, Italian gold. And so what you get is the feel of gold, the weight of gold, and it's gold that your eye sees. It's gold that touches your skin. It looks like it's solid gold, and it feels like it's solid gold. When you're buying fashion jewelry, it's a mystery metal, and it's painted a gold color. That's why it will say gold tone or something on it. And that's why it can turn your skin colors, why it doesn't look the same as your other precious jewelry you might mix and match it with. Bellezza does. Bellezza looks like it was made to go with your 18 karat gold jewelry, your 14 karat gold jewelry, your Technibond.
Yeah.
That's how Bellezza's for. You're going to love these pieces. If you're new to us, thank you. And thank you for joining us. And I'm going to miss you all, but I am going to have a glass of wine now.
What's on that, Lira?
One more item. Darn, I was gonna leave soon. Darn. Maybe I'll do it with you.
We have one more special that we were to bring back as an encore, Paul, because it was so popular earlier. I've been wearing the two-tone. We have this available for you in either the 200 Lira or in the 500 Lira. Okay, 200 Lira is the all gold, and then the 500 is gonna be the two-tone. I have 90 left in the one you wear all the time, Paul, and both customer picks at $124. Definitely the hit watch of the evening, and for good reason at $82.70. With FlexPay, $20. Next couple of days, you'll have this at your front door. You will get more compliments. Like we said, it is all that, you know, protected glass that you don't have to worry about scratching, stainless backing on here, fully adjustable, which is so nice. Easy to read. I love what you said earlier, just the way they encased the coin, how substantial that is, the weight, everything. If you have a moment, please read the reviews on this. And Paul, definitely unisex. This is the one, correct me if I'm wrong, that you wear, correct?
I wear this from time to time, and as I said, I saw it on a guy at a restaurant. He had stolen it from his mom, and I was so flattered. I was like, wow, I really made something good. You know, when the kids start taking it from mom, you know it's good.
Yes.
It's good because it feels like a solid gold watch. Yeah. It looks like it, it feels like it, it wears like it. Yeah. If you've ever dreamt of having a solid gold watch, a $20,000 timepiece, have you ever dreamt of that? This is what they look like. This is what they feel like. This is what you're going to feel like when you put this on. Strutting down the street, feeling really fabulous, because that is what Bellezza does. We give you that feeling of having a solid gold timepiece, and we do it at a fraction of the price. You're going to love this one. Oh,
that's a promise, and we love, I'm going to keep going back to it, but the fact that, what are we over, what did we say, 30, 20 would be 100, so almost like $40 off for tonight. Either which one, you know, that's the beauty, is that you have the choice here, but it is final call for the 200, which is this one here, which is gonna be the all gold, or again, the two-tone. But that is what Bellezza truly represents. Like we said, if you were to go into Italy and find a beautiful historic Lira and went and had it made by a jeweler, these are the looks that you would have created. Paul, my friend, thank you so very much. Always wonderful having you here. Or
have a great night.
With us, in spirit.
almost there. I can almost feel you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. We'll see you later.
Ciao, Bella, ciao.
Okay, we definitely ask that you please shop all Bellezza on hsn.com. As I mentioned, we have so many terrific specials that are on sale. 4 flex pays that all expires tonight at midnight. So we have an hour of Clark shoes, an amazing today's special coming up next. We have beauty with benefits. Here's more.
Feel brave and beautiful when I'm supported. I learned that most when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. With the right help, I was able to work and feel like myself again. Cancer in Career supports people continuing to work after a cancer diagnosis. You can help by shopping beauty with benefits on HSN and QVC. Find the beauty you love from these amazing brands and support this great cause. Plus, you'll receive a gift valued over $200 as our thanks. Shop now at HSN and QVC.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone.